Hi guys, I wanted to talk to you regarding Ivanka Trump and Attorney General William Barr, who traveled to Georgia Monday to announce, this was last week, $100 million in new funding allocated by the Department of Justice to fight human trafficking. As you know, his daughter uh, runs that whole division from the White House. And during a roundtable event in Atlanta, the first daughter talked about how 5 years ago the idea of human trafficking was not something people realized was happening within the borders of our own country. And which is really true. And the fact is, a lot of our governors, our state officials are involved in it. Hollywood, it's disgusting. But anyways, with over $100 million being announced in new grants, it sets the administration's largest ever investment in Department of Justice grants to combat the scourge of human trafficking, arguably the gravest of human rights violations, Ivanka added. And remember, we got the good side. We got the good side that fights human trafficking, that gets people arrested. And then we got the bad side on the Democratic side. Like Newsom, Cuomo, all these left radical Rand states, they're trafficking hubs, the governors and mayors and stuff, they allow that stuff to go on. So you got the good side of politics, which I refer to Democrats as political criminals, because they make Crips and Bloods look like Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, Dems, they're traffickers, they're pedophiles, they murder children. They're all about that. Look up Hillary Clinton and what was on Anthony Weiner's laptop, and it was a video of her torturing and killing, raping a child. All right, so the first daughter continued. This will support victim services. It will strengthen human trafficking forces, such as the great ones here in Georgia, and support unprecedented victims, housing assistance across the state and nation. The Trump administration continues to fight tirelessly to end the scourge of human trafficking in our communities, she said. The leaders and community members we're meeting with in Atlanta are on the front lines of this fight and are critical to our efforts to end this horrific crime. I look forward to learning more about the critical services they provide and announcing additional funding and resources from the Trump administration to assist in these efforts, she added. Today, AG Barr announced $100 million in grants across the country to combat human trafficking. The very thing, guys, Biden's communist China are all about. That's how black and white this fight is. The largest amount of money from federal government in history, $100 million. Funds will support state, local, tribal jurisdictions, victim service providers, task forces, and research. #end trafficking. The Office for Victims of Crime, OVC, awarded over $97.4 million to state, local, and tribal jurisdictions, service providers, and task forces all over the country, while Office of Justice Programs, OJP's National Institute of Justice awarded the remaining $3.5 million to support research and evaluation on human trafficking. So, this is the funding that our first daughter is all about. So guys, I'm gonna make it real easy for you. It's basically the devils against the angels. The devils against the angels. That's what we're looking at. And unfortunately, you know, it's a really, it's a fight that the left, they play dirty. They don't go by the Constitution because they're dirty. They ride dirty. They sleep dirty. They live dirty, and they run this country dirty. Of course, they're going to try to take down our president and their family. Very good, Ivanka, the beautiful daughter of President Trump. He must be ever so proud of his family. And let me tell you guys, people like this don't really exist because they're so money and power hungry. They have nothing to prove about money or power. If it wasn't for this family, guys, I don't know, we'd be worse than Venezuela. We'd be worse, just as bad as communist China. All right, guys. Thank you, Ivanka. America's blessed, guys. Let's do everything we can to stand behind this family and to keep our president in office, guys. Because these devils, they're going to lie. They're going to lie and tear at our family, our president. Sometimes I say our family. And I don't want people to think like, oh, she thinks it's her family. Sometimes I kind of feel they are America's family. Sometimes I say that. But let's fight for what's right, guys. Don't listen to Joe Rogan. Okay, guys. See you on the next video. Talk to you soon. Take care of each other.